Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another video. So today is a bit more interesting one. So what I'm going to do today is a transmission service for a Ford Kuga. Because the guy has an issue that the transmission is slipping. Maybe the damage is already done, but I'm going to try my best to resolve the issue. I would like to thank all the people who subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And but if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel to keep me motivated to put more and more videos. All right, so let's get to work. I'm going to show you how you guys can DIY your transmission service for a Ford Kuga. Now on this car, the transmission service should be done every 60,000 kilometers, and there's no way to escape that, because if you do, it can do a lot more damage. Alright, so let's continue. We need to put the car up on a jack stand, take the wheel off of the left hand side. Now next step is we need to remove the air filter box to get access to the filler plug. Alright, so the air filter box is out, which is just a 7mm bolts here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then the whole, you can lift the whole thing. This air filter is still here. Okay, so then we're gonna disconnect the airflow sensor, and we have to remove this other part of the air filter box as well. So so as you can see, there's screws here, the bolts here. So 1 and 2 is somewhere here, you can see. Yeah, here you go. So that's the one we need to take it off. Also disconnect this connector that goes into the clip. So with the flathead screwdriver or the tool to remove the clip, you just need to pull it out and disconnect the airflow sensor. Alright, so I'll remove the other part of the airflow box, the air filter box. So as you can see, it's just held on by 2 clips at the bottom here. And so I have unscrewed this bolt here, which is just for the air intake, and that disconnect the airflow sensor, push it on the side, and then we can get access to the filler plug, which is right here. So it's the Allen key. So with an 8mm of Allen key socket and a couple of extension, we can crack it open and remove the filler plug. So before you drain the oil, it's important to remove the filler plug, just in case if the plug is rounded and you have drained the oil, there's no way to fill the oil back in. So make sure that that thing is off first. Just dropped it here. There you go. So that's the filler plug. Put it on the side. Now just make sure that no dirt or nothing drops in. So the best option is you just screw it in a little bit, just to avoid the dirt getting back into the transmission. There you go, just a couple of threads. Now we need to undo the plug for the level. So on the left hand side near the front drive shaft, you can see there's another bolt with the Allen key head. That's your level plug, so we're gonna take that one out as well. Alright, so make sure that you put some sort of pan when you're removing the filler plug. With that one, just removing the filler plug, also the level plug, so just in case you can catch any excess of oil dropping. As you can see, once I remove the plug, the oil will drain. So I already have my pan ready to catch excess of oil coming out from here. So now we go under the car, and under the car there are 2 separate drain plugs. So that's the first one, and at the back this is the second one. So one by one we're gonna drain the oil from both of them. Alright, so I'm gonna remove the first. We'll try to avoid anything spilling on the floor. Here we go, coming up now. Alright. So we're gonna wait until this draining of the oil is finished. Then I'm gonna put this plug back in and gonna remove the one on the plug at the rear. Okay, so this is the second plug at the back of the transmission. There's quite a lot of oil that coming out from here as well. We're gonna wait until this finish and we're gonna put the plug back in. Alright, so both the plugs are back in tight. So next step is we're gonna remove the filter, which is right here on the side of the transmission. That's a 32mm socket head, and the filter, the new filter, comes with the housing as well. Okay, so I have removed the filter. All the excess of oil has already drained. That's how the filter looks like. As you can see, there's quite a lot of, it's quite dirty, and you can see it's full of metal shavings as well. And that's the housing for the filter. It's just draining because dropped in the oil pan. So if the guy wants to see, that's the part number for a new transmission filter. Open the box. Okay, so it's already have a new filter. That's the housings, and housing also have also have the rubber seal. So we're gonna put the new filter in, tight it. This is only 32 Newton meter, not very tight, so be very careful when you're tightening this filter back in. So make sure you don't over tight, otherwise you can damage the housing for the filter and also where the filter sits. The new filter is back in, 32 Newton meter. Now we can go ahead and refill the transmission oil. So now we're gonna fill the oil. So that's, I already removed the plug. So the car will take 6 liters of transmission fluid. So I've used a clear plastic tube. We're gonna insert in the hole for the filler. Other end I have connected here, which is comes with the oil, this funnel thing. So as you can see, it's already there, just to have an easy filling process and avoid to spill as less as we can. So that's an easy one. So just hold it like this, and you can see the fluid is getting into the transmission. So the total capacity that we're going to add today is 6 liters. Once you added a 6 liter of transmission fluid, you can put the plug back in, put everything back together, run the car on idle until the car warms up to the normal temperature, and go for a drive. So you're gonna ask me what's the use of level plug. So now, if you guys don't have anything to measure the 6 liter of transmission fluid, so that is the time when you're going to use the level plug. So what you have to do is put the car on a flat, so you raise the front and the back, make sure the car is flat, and then put the filler plug together, put the airflow meter and everything back in, start the car and let the car warm up. Then you can open a drain plug, or not the drain plug, sorry, what I'm talking about, the level plug, and make sure that the little bit of oil comes out. So if the oil doesn't comes out when the car is running from the level plug, which means you need to add a bit more until the oil start draining or dripping from the level plug with the engine running. Alright, so I hope you guys like my video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel to get more and more updates. Thanks for watching.